Hello, good morning, my friend. Here is Jose, virtual captain of Croatia Airlines Virtual. Today we are going to fly IFR leg 31 from IVAO World Tour IFR from Kathmandu to Mumbai. Let's prepare flight. Okay, windshields. So fuel and balance. Activate. Okay. 2.6 we have reserve fuel. Request prefinite page. So flight level 370. We will put cost in the 75, not like that. One limit, so QNH 1016 6 calculate. We have like that. Cell temp is 22 and we have takeoff 1, takeoff with flaps 5, with flaps 5, flaps flaps 15. Flaps 15 and condition is dry. Okay, departure is runway 02. Yeah. I will not make this one. Simbrief. I think right now will be okay. Mod 340 126. Okay, one limit 22, takeoff 15. Start refueling, what is it? Refueling, okay.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Okay, start refueling. In the meantime, we can switch to tower. Tower. Tower we have takeoff from 02. 31. And all this information from Kathmandu, good day. Here is Croatia 5 Juliet, ready check please.
Croatia 5 Juliet, hello, Kathmandu Tower, radio 5.
Yes, good day, radio also 5x5. Sir, we have information Golf on board, standard number 9er. We read the copy IFR to Mumbai is filed.
Okay, Croatia 5 Juliet, you are clear to Shasrapi, Santa departure, Dark 1 Foxtrot, initial time 7,000 feet, QNH 1016, and squawk 1405.
Clear to Mumbai via Dark 1 Foxtrot, departure out of runway 02, initial time 7,000 feet on QNH 1016, inbox 1405,
Croatia 5 Juliet, read back is correct, report for pushing start.
We'll go Croatia 5 Juliet. Today real ATC on Mumbai. And we can activate say tension also because we have also only tower. Okay, 7,000 feet. Line 7,000 feet. So departure.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Japan Airlines 18 request IFR clearance to Dhaka.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Take off 1.
Himalaya 560, wind 050 at 3, runway 02, cleared to land.
137 and V2 143, 153,
Himalaya 364, wind 050 at 3, runway 20, cleared to land.
Okay.
0 cleared to land, Himalaya.
Ground Croatia 5 Juliet, we are ready to copy IFR to Mumbai at 5.
Croatia 5 Juliet, Kathmandu ground, not clear what you said. Say again.
We are ready to copy clearance IFR to Mumbai S5. We can start APU.
Croatia 5 Juliet, Kathmandu ground, not clear what you said. Say again.
Ready to copy clearance, Croatia 5 Juliet. We just need to make that that we have later.
Croatia 5 Juliet, can you repeat that?
Request
the wheels on board.
clearance. Never mind. It's not going like that. So push back. Push back.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
We have to turn like
Croatia 5 Juliet, go ahead.
Ground to cockpit.
King Air 3, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, winds 220 at 9, runway 02, cleared to land. Cleared to land 02, King Air 3, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
anti-collision.
November 0 Sierra Bravo, contact departure on 120.6.
So on.
Departure 1206, November 0 Sierra Bravo.
Kathmandu Tower, Himalaya 560, established on the RNAV, Z runway 02. Himalaya 560, roger.
Kathmandu Tower, Buddha Air 952, established on the RNAV Y, runway 02.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are
Buddha
still
Air
connected.
952, roger.
I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Okay, so we're going to
Tower 384 Juliet. Picking up IFR. Holding short of 20, ready for launch. Kathmandu Tower, Smooth 84 Juliet. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Kathmandu, Smooth 84 Juliet has flight cleared tower via the Exit 1 Echo departure. Final
trim.
runway 20, initial climb to 8,000. Departure on 120.6, block 6447. Smooth 84 Juliet.
Royal Bhutan 401, request taxi.
Center result.
Royal Bhutan 401, startup and pushback approved, face south.
Royal Bhutan 401, request taxi to runway 02.
Flylink 955, contact departure on 120.6.
Contact departure on 120.6,
Flight pin inserted. Release.
1 Alpha Whiskey, contact departure.
So
Contact departure, 1 Alpha Whiskey.
Kathmandu Tower, good evening. This is 00 Center 3 and we are requesting IFR to Lukla.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Royal Bhutan 361, contact departure.
Contact departure, Bhutan 361.
Citation 68 Kilo, you'll stay with me for departure.
Citation 68 Kilo, radar contact, QNH 1014.
we are ready for push start. Croatia 5 Juliet.
Citation
Croatia
68
5
Kilo,
Juliet, push and
contact
start is
Kathmandu.
approved, report ready for taxi.
Push and start up approach. We call it for taxi. Croatia 5 Juliet.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Start number 2. flaps 15. Isolation out, APU bleed off, APU off. Recall. Okay.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set. Go up, go down, go left, go right, rudder left, right.
While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, switch your seat to the nearest map and pull down firmly to start the floor launching. Put the yellow tape over your nose and mouth. Twist the elastic band over your head and tighten by pulling the strap onto your side. Breathe normally. Even though oxygen is flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Always put your own mask on first, and then help others breathe. A life vest is located under the seat or between seats. Safety instruction card shows the exact location. Use the vest, open the cover by pulling the red tab or compartment and breaking the seal. Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest going over your head, wrap the strap around your waist and attach the buckle. Pull the loosen this strap tight. Once outside, pull down on the red tab or blow with the red tube on the side of it. There is also a light on your hand. Never swing.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay. So we are waiting tow to disconnect, and then we're going to taxi to Holy Point Echo via Foxtrot and backtrack runway 02.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
You're ready for taxi, Croatia Juliet.
Croatia Juliet, taxi holding point Echo runway 02 and report holding point.
Taxi to holding position Echo, Croatia Juliet.
cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
So we need to going backtrack on runway 02 to line up and take off. Holding on Echo runway 02, cross 5 Juliet.
Cross 5 Juliet, backtrack runway 02, line up and report ready for takeoff.
Backtrack runway 02 is a pro, we call it for takeoff to cross 5 Juliet. Taxi light on. Ready for departure, cross 5 Juliet.
Okay, cross 5 Juliet, wind is calm, QNH 1016, clear for takeoff, runway 02.
Runway 02, clear for takeoff, cross 5 Juliet.
400.
So Juliet identified, continuous flight.
1000. To go.
Cross Alpha Juliet, continue climb flight level 340. You're leaving my airspace. Thank you for flying. Goodbye.
Thank you for your ATC. 350, continue on. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Thanks for having me. Croatia 5 Juliet climb.
Tell you about Tribhuvan International Airport, the main gateway to Nepal and the only international airport in the country. Opened in 1955 and named after King Tribhuvan, it's nestled in the Kathmandu Valley and surrounded by some of the world's tallest mountains. Pilots love flying here because the approach is considered one of the most challenging and scenic in the world. It's basically the aviation equivalent of threading a needle while riding a roller coaster. The airport has seen everything from royal arrivals to trekkers eager to conquer Everest.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the lavender... Cabin service will begin shortly, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with Croatia Airlines Flight 5J.
Croatia 5 Juliet, Kathmandu Control, radar contact 14 miles west of Kathmandu at 12,000 feet. Kathmandu QNH 1016, cleared direct Kilo Tango 914. Himalaya 560, descend and maintain flight level 260.
Descending to flight level 260, Himalaya 560.
Can you repeat that?
Cathay 3241, flight level 270.
Cathay 3241, radar contact.
I can't handle ATC communications unless you hand over
flight level 390.
Thai 970, radar contact. Shree Air 230, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Down to flight level 190, Shree Air 230.
Flight 2034, descend and maintain flight level 220.
Down to flight level 220, flight 2034. Kathmandu Control, Express India 1309 and flight level 370.
Express India 1309er, radar contact.
Good afternoon, Center, Challenger Whiskey Alpha Golf, requesting IFR clearance to Victor Yankee Sierra Tango.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Victor Yankee Sierra Tango via degree 1C departure.
Air India 29er22, descend and maintain flight level 220.
Descending to flight level 220, Air India 29er22. Kathmandu Control, China Southern 375, flight level 310.
China Southern 375, radar contact.
Request IFR clearance.
I'm working on that clearance, stand by.
Clear to Paro via grade 1, departure 75, departure runway 02, initial climb 8000, departure on 1207.6, squawk 3222, Royal Bhutan 401. Request IFR clearance, Royal Bhutan 401.
Royal Bhutan 401, contact ground for push and start clearance.
Kathmandu Control, Cathay 647, flight level 330.
Cathay 647, radar contact.
Kathmandu Control, G385, request IFR clearance to Paro Airport.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Kathmandu Control, G385, request IFR clearance to Paro International Airport.
Kathmandu Control, Dynasty 5555, flight level 330.
Dynasty 5555, radar contact.
Challenger Whiskey Alpha Golf, requesting IFR clearance to Shantae. Approach Shantae via E31C, departure runway 02, initial climb to 8000, departure on 120.6, squawk 3625, Challenger Whiskey Alpha Golf.
Center, Clipper 29 requesting IFR clearance to Novosibirsk, information Lima. Center, Clipper 29 requesting IFR clearance as filed.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Kathmandu Control, Emirates 386, flight level 320.
Emirates 386, radar contact.
Clear to Paro via the Air 1B departure, 75. Departure runway 02, initial climb past 3,000 feet. Departure on 126.5, squawk 1223.
Since there are no points
Royal
of interest
Bhutan
found
401, read back
nearby, let me
correct.
tell you about Samara Airport, which we're just north of.
Buddha Air 952,
Samara Airport is one of
descend
Nepal's
and
oldest
maintain
airports,
altitude
opening way back in
13,000 feet.
1958.
Altimeter
It was actually the very first
1013.
airport in the country to have a paved runway, which was a pretty big deal for aviation in Nepal at the time. The airport is a key gateway for people traveling between the Terai region and Kathmandu. And it's seen everything from tiny prop planes to larger turboprops.
This altitude. Right heading 140, cleared for the visual runway 22 approach, descending at my discretion, 0458.
Buddha Air 952, descend and maintain altitude 13,000 feet.
Kathmandu control, IFR 9 Whiskey Charlie, flight level 370.
IFR 9 Whiskey Charlie, radar contact.
Let's check.
Kathmandu Control, Papa Charlie 133, request IFR clearance to Kathmandu. Cleared to Kathmandu by Manka 1 Alpha departure. Departure runway 12, climb flight level 070, departure on 125.2, squawk 4764, Papa Charlie.
Papa Charlie, contact Kathmandu approach on 120.6.
Good evening, Centre. This is Piper Golf Alpha Tango Sierra Delta. Request IFR clearance to Victor November Papa Kilo.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Kathmandu Center, Royal Bhutan 4 Bravo Lima is requesting IFR clearance to Paro as filed.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Kathmandu control, Emirates 362, flight level 360.
Emirates 362, radar contact.
Kathmandu control, Emirates 366, flight level 320.
Emirates 366, radar contact. Shrier 732, descend and maintain altitude 11,000 feet. Cleared for the A-Hail arrival into Kathmandu. Altimeter 1020.
Down to 11,000. Cleared for the A-Haley arrival into Kathmandu, Shrier 732.
120.6, Papa Charlie, bye-bye.
That's 458, turn right heading 085. Croatia 5...
Qatari 8404. Contact Kolkata radar on 132.35.
Aeronautic radar, Croatia 5 Juliet. Good afternoon, climbing through flight level 300. Aeronautic radar, Croatia 5 Juliet. Good afternoon, climbing through flight level 300.
You can request
Croatia 5 Juliet, Varanasi radar. Climb flight level 320.
Not clear what you said. Say again.
Flight level 320, Croatia 5 Juliet.
Varanasi radar center, Emirates 5 Alpha Mike, niveau de vol.
Not clear what you said. Say again.
Emirates 5 Alpha Mike, radar contact.
Request final flight level 340.
Kolkata radar center, IFR 6542, flight level 390.
Requesting final flight level 340.
Kolkata radar center, IFR 17 Papa Whiskey, niveau de vol 360.
Aeronautic radar, Croatia 5 Juliet, requesting final flight level 340.
Croatia 5 Juliet, climb flight level 340.
Climbing flight level 340, Croatia 5 Juliet.
Chennai radar center, Singapore 4905, flight level 340.
1,000 to go.
Singapore 4905, radar contact.
Varanasi radar center, IFR 235, flight level 310.
IFR 235, radar contact.
Varanasi radar center, Singapore 403, flight level 380.
Singapore 403 radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, Vietjet 907, flight level 370.
Vietjet 907, radar contact.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Raxall Airport, which is just to our northeast. Raxall Airport is a small but historically significant airstrip in India, originally built in the 1960s. It was constructed primarily for emergency use and to serve the border town of Raxall, which is a major gateway for trade and travel between India and Nepal. While the airport doesn't see much commercial traffic today, it has played a key role in regional connectivity during times of crisis, including natural disasters.
Switching to Lucknow control on
Dear
120.45,
guests, we are now at
2646.
cruising altitude and the cabin crew will begin the
Flight
snack and
381
beverage
vector
service
contact
shortly.
Lucknow control on
We have some delightful options for
120.45.
you, including our signature Croatian pastries and refreshing beverages. After the service, selected items from our onboard shop will also be available for you to browse.
Delhi control, Skydubai 1133, flight level 340.
Flight.
Skydubai 1133 radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Sri Lankan 501, flight level 380.
Radar contact.
Il est 5-7-4 novembre, descendez et maintenez le niveau de vol 250.
Flight 574 November.
Air India 212, descend and maintain flight level 150.
Down to flight level 150, Air India 212.
Lucknow control, Malaysian 4, flight level 330. Malaysian 4, radar contact. Chennai Radar Center, Akasa Air 1332, flight level 340. Akasa Air 1332, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, E-Fly 1046, flight level 310.
1046 radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Air India 574, flight level 230.
Radar contact.
Lucknow control, SpiceJet 57, flight level 330.
57 radar contact.
Kolkata Radar Center, iFly 201, flight level 390.
Flight 201, radar contact.
Kolkata Radar Center, Bhutan Airlines 700, flight level 400.
Bhutan Airlines 700, radar contact. Lucknow control, Express India 128, nivel de vuelo 310.
Express India 128, radar contact.
Control de Lucknow, China Eastern 269, niveau de vol 330.
China Eastern 269, radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, iFly 6212, flight level 340.
Flight 6212 radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Etihad 406, flight level 320.
Etihad 406 radar contact.
IFR 323, descend and maintain flight level 270. Cleared for the docket arrival into Chennai.
Descending to flight level 270. Cleared for the docket arrival into Chennai, iFly 323.
Mumbai Radar Center, Saudi 848, flight level 340.
848 radar contact. Emirates 504, descend and maintain flight level 260.
Descending to flight level 260, Emirates 504.
Chennai Radar Center, Air India 338, flight level 390.
Air India 338 radar contact. Express India 1214, descend and maintain flight level 120.
Down to flight level 120, Express India 1214.
FLE 7351, descend and maintain flight level 130. Descending to flight level 130, IFLY 7351.
Delhi control, Air India 2708, flight level 390.
Air India 2708 radar contact.
Delhi Control, Air India 2946, flight level 240.
Air India 2946, radar contact.
Sassy had 218 contact Lucknow Control on 120.45.
120.45 for Etihad 218.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Gopalganj, a bustling town not too far from us. Gopalganj is known for its agricultural significance and is often called the Rice Bowl of Bihar, thanks to its lush green fields that stretch as far as the eye can see. The town was officially established in the late 19th century during British rule, and its railway station, opened in 1913, became a key hub for trade and travel.
118.905 for Air India 2771. Good day.
Flight 2723, direct TEGIC. Cleared over the ILS runway. 24 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3100 feet until established. Altimeter 1016.
Descending to 3100. Cleared for the ILS 24 approach flight 2723.
Express Indone 262, contactez le centre radar de Chennai sur 124,5.
Switching to Chennai, radar center on 124.5, Express India 1262.
Jaipur Center, Sky Dubai 8624, flight level 390. Sky Dubai 8624, radar contact.
Flight 479er, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Descending to flight level 270, flight 479er.
Mumbai Radar Center, Saudi 754, flight level 380.
Saudi 754, radar contact.
Flight 2511, descend and maintain flight level 260. Now, flight level 260, flight 2511.
Delhi Control, Express India 1081, flight level 320.
Express India 1081, radar contact.
On flight 2661, descend and maintain flight level 250. Lucknow Control, Air India 2442, flight level 360.
Air India 2442, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Air India 810, flight level 240.
Air India 810, radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, iFly 1422, flight level 320.
Fly 1422, radar contact.
Flight 467, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Flight 467.
Express India 1607, descend and maintain flight level 190, cleared for the Makam arrival into Bengaluru. Down to flight level 190, cleared for the Makam arrival into Bengaluru, Express India 1607.
Mumbai Radar Center, Express India 1624, flight level 320.
Express India 1624, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, replay 539er, flight level 400.
I-539, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Air India 2646, flight level 190.
Air India 2646, radar contact.
Flight 6216, descend and maintain flight level 130.
Descending to flight level 130, E-Flight 6216. Varanasi Radar Center, E-Flight 6494, flight level 360. Flight 6494, radar contact.
Karachi Control, Thai 342, flight level 380.
Thai 342, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Express India 1309er, flight level 280.
Express India 1309er, radar contact.
207.
Ekpa Radar Center, Katori 959er, flight level 390.
Qatari 959er, radar contact.
Elevation is runway.
Flight 3 Juliet, descendez et maintenez le niveau de vol 120.
Down to flight level 120, E-Flight 3 Juliet.
Delhi Control, Air India 18902, flight level 190.
Air India 18902, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Sri Lankan 1901, flight level 350.
Sri Lankan 1901, radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Emirates 372, flight
Hey
level
Captain,
320.
First Officer. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack? You know, our catering is so good. Even the peanuts are on a first-name basis. At our 12 o'clock, about 20 kilometers out, you'll spot the Indira Gandhi Stadium. This stadium is a major hub for sports in the region and has hosted everything from cricket matches to athletic events since it opened in the late 20th century. It's named after India's first and so far only female Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi. From up here, you can really appreciate the oval shape and the green field in the middle, like a giant emerald dropped in the middle of the city. Local legends say that during big matches, the cheers from the crowd can be heard for miles. So imagine the energy pulsing through that place when it's packed.
Down to flight level 230, Air India.
Thank you, Captain.
Varanasi Radar Center, Etihad 446, flight level 380.
Etihad 446, radar contact.
Air India 2852, descend and maintain flight level 150.
Descending to flight level 150, Air India 2852. Mumbai Radar Center, Emirates 502, flight level 380.
Lucknow Control, E-Fly 6024, flight level 220. I-Fly 6024, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Thai Air Asia 154, flight level 270.
Thai Air Asia 154, radar contact. IFR 1412, descend and maintain flight level 220, cleared for the Opamo arrival into Chennai. Down to flight level 220, cleared for the Opamo arrival into Chennai, fly 1412. Lucknow Control, Qatari 645, flight level 370.
Qatari 645, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Cargolux 4806, flight level 320.
Cargolux 4806, radar contact.
Kolkata Radar Center, Emirates 375, flight level 310.
Emirates 375, radar contact.
FLI 6746, descend and maintain flight level 260. Descending to flight level 260, FLI 6746. Control de Lucknow, Oman Air 241, nivel de vuelo 310. Oman Air 241, radar contact. Air India 2616, descend and maintain flight level 250. 50, Air India 2616. Nagpur Radar Center, Air India 2425, flight level 390.
FLI 1044, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Down to flight level 280, IFR 1044.
Mumbai Radar Center, IFR 21 Echo Juliet, flight level 350.
A321 Echo Juliet, radar contact. I-Flight 1 of Whiskey, descendez et maintenez le niveau de vol 120.
Descending to flight level 120, E-Fly 39er Whiskey. Chennai Radar Center, Qatari 12 Charlie, flight level 310.
Qatari 1, Charlie, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Etihad 90686, flight level 330.
Etihad 90686, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Kenya 887, flight level 370.
Kenya 887, radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Arabia 688, flight level 370.
Radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Emirates 384, flight level 320. Lucknow Control, Sky Dubai 113.
flight level 390. Guide by 1134, radar contact.
iFly 2 Juliet. Descend and maintain flight level 170.
Lucknow Control, iFly 277 Foxtrot, flight level 260. iFly 277 Foxtrot, radar contact.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about the city of Ballia, which is the closest major city to us right now. Ballia sits right on the banks of the mighty Ganges River, and it's famous for its role in India's independence movement. Locals here were so fired up in 1942 that they declared their own independence from British rule for a few days. The city is also known for its sprawling ghats, where people gather for everything from morning prayers to lively festivals. From up here, you might spot the patchwork of fields and the winding river that gives Ballia its unique charm.
Air India 2744, descend and maintain flight level 210. Down to flight level 210, Air India 2744.
Air India 2771, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descending to flight level 230, Air India 2771.
Lucknow Control, IFR 53 Alpha Echo, flight level 360.
IFR 53 Alpha Echo, radar contact.
Centre radar de Nagpur, iFly 39 Whiskey, niveau de vol 170.
Radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Air India 2335, flight level 310.
Air India 2335, radar contact.
Kathmandu Control, German Cargo 615, flight level 330.
German Cargo 615, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Air India 132, flight level 320. Air India 132, radar contact.
Udhampur Control, Air India 917, flight level 350.
Air India 917, radar contact. Flight level 310. Singapore 328, radar contact. Chennai Radar Center, Japan Air 753, flight level 390.
Japan Air 753, radar contact.
Delhi Control, IFR 3125, flight level 360.
IFR 3125, radar contact. Victor Tango Lima Delta Delta, descend and maintain flight level 130.
Descending to flight level 130, Victor Tango Lima Delta Delta.
Chennai Radar Center, Sky Dubai 570, flight level 350. Sky Dubai 570, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Air India 2543, flight level 350.
Air India 2543, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, Malindo 206, flight level 360.
Malindo 206, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Qatari 648, flight level 320.
Qatari 648, radar contact.
Air India 2677, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Descending to flight level 250, Air India 2677.
Contrôle de Dampur, Express Union 36, niveau de vol 340.
India 136, radar contact. Varanasi Radar Center, E-Fly 319er, flight level 320.
I-Fly 319, radar contact. Air India 2995, contact. Mumbai Radar Center on 135.75.
135.75 for Air India 2995.
Lucknow Control, Akasa Air 15908, flight level 380. Akasa Air 15908, radar contact.
Bangladesh 202 contact, Kolkata Radar Center on 127.3.
Bangladesh 202.
Delhi Control, IFR 9504, flight level 340.
9504, radar contact.
Kolkata Radar Center, Emirates Niner 825, flight level 370.
Emirates Niner 825, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Express India 1065, flight level 360.
Express India 1065, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Saudi 979er, flight level 310.
At our 1 o'clock, just a few miles out, you'll spot the mighty Ganges River winding its way through the
Descend and
landscape.
maintain flight
From up
level
here,
190.
it looks like a shimmering ribbon snaking across the plains.
Descending to flight level
The Ganges is one of the most famous rivers in the world, stretching over 2,500 kilometers and serving as a lifeline for millions of people. Pilots love pointing it out because it's visible from miles away, especially on clear days like today. The river has been the backdrop for countless historical events, and it's said that its waters have witnessed more stories than any library could ever hold.
Udhampur Control, Air India 2946, flight level 240.
Air India 2946, radar contact.
iFly 5379, contact Delhi Control on 125.7.
125.7, Fly 5379er. Good day.
IFLY 6815. Descend and maintain flight level 120.
Descending to flight level 120, iFly 6815.
Delhi Control, Qatari 8433, flight level 350.
33, radar contact. Akasa Air 3145, descend and maintain, flight level 170.
Descending to flight level 170, Akasa Air 3145.
Karachi Control, Mazoon 402, flight level 330.
Mazoon 402, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Emirates 395, flight level 370.
Emirates 395, radar contact.
iFly 662, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Varanasi Radar Center, Air India 2771, flight level 340.
Air India 2771, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, Air India 676, flight level 390.
Air India 676, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Air India 2801, flight level 380.
Air India 2801, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Express India 2823, flight level 250.
Express India 2823, radar contact.
iFly 1044, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Down to flight level 280, iFly 1044. Delhi Control, Express India 1954, flight level 340.
Express India 1954, radar contact.
Express India 160, 3. Descend and maintain flight level 230. Down to flight level 230, Express India 1603.
Chennai Radar Center, iFly 235, flight level 310.
Lucknow Control, Qatari 818, flight level 380. Qatari 818, radar contact.
Air India 347, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Nagpur Radar Center, iFly 40 Hotel Foxtrot, flight level 370.
Flight 40 Hotel Foxtrot, radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Air India 2628, flight level 400.
Air India 2628, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, eFly 174 November, flight level 340.
174 November, radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Air India 2443, flight level 330.
Air India 2443, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, Qatari 927, flight level 370.
Qatari 927, radar contact. Fly 6390, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descending to flight level 240. Fly 6390. Nagpur Radar Center, iFly 45 Romeo Mike, flight level 220.
IFR 45 Romeo Mike, radar contact.
Air India 132, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Air India 132. Contrôle de Dampur, Emirates 2 and Whiskey, niveau de vol 350.
Emirates 21 Whiskey, radar contact.
At our 1 o'clock, about 32 kilometers out, you'll spot Sangam Park. From up here, it looks like a patch of green tucked into the city. But on the ground, it's a favorite spot for families and kids who want to escape the hustle and bustle. Sangam Park is known for its open spaces and playgrounds, making it a mini oasis in the middle of urban life. The park gets its name from the famous Sangam, the confluence of the Ganges, Yamuna, and mythical Saraswati rivers.
Descending to flight level 230, Emirates 514.
Air India 421, contact telecontrol on 119.5.
119.5 for Air India 421.
Express India 2784, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descending to flight level 240. Express India 2784.
Himalaya 364, contact Kathmandu control on 126.5.
6.5 for Himalaya 364. Chennai Radar Center, Etihad 481, flight level 350.
Etihad 481, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, Air India 2115, flight level 380.
Air India 21. Radar contact. Fly 514, descend and maintain flight level 170.
Down to flight level 170. Fly 514.
Air India 2646, descend and maintain flight level 130.
Descending to flight level 130, Air India 2646.
Lucknow Control, Fly 6183, flight level 330.
36183, radar contact.
Flyer 6 en uniforme, descendez et maintenez le niveau de vol 250.
Flight level 250, Fly 161 uniform. Mumbai Radar Center, Arabia 416, flight level 310.
Arabia 416, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, iFly 235 Charlie, flight level 240.
Flight 235 Charlie, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Akasa Air 1367, flight level 180.
Air 1367, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Akasa Air 588, flight level 270.
Qatari 648, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Down to flight level 230, Qatari 648.
Air India 213, descend and maintain flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Air India 216.
Kolkata Oceanic Control, Qatari 8472, flight level 380.
Qatari 8472, radar contact.
Kolkata Radar Center, Express India 873, flight level 370.
Radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, Sri Lankan 181, flight level 380.
Sri Lankan 181, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, Ifly 115, flight level 390.
IFR 115, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Arabia 537, flight level 370.
Arabia 537, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Air India 25901, flight level 220.
Air India 25901, radar contact.
contrôle de Delhi, IFR encapsulation 6, niveau de vol 320.
Fly 1416, radar contact. Air India 2, 12 contact Lucknow control on 120.45.
0.45, Air India 212.
Kathmandu control, Qatari 648, flight level 310. Kolkata radar center, Etihad 405, flight level 370.
405, radar contact.
Nagpur radar center, Akasa Air 1985, flight level 180.
Akasa Air 1985, radar contact.
Delhi control, Singapore 401, flight level 380.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about the city of Fatehpur, which is the closest major city to us right now. Fatehpur has roots that stretch all the way back to the Mughal era, and it was officially established as a district in 1826. The city is known for its historic mosques and temples, and it's a real patchwork of old and new. Ancient ruins sit side by side with bustling markets. One of the most interesting stories from Fatehpur is about its railway station, which was built in the 19th century and became a key stop for travelers heading between Delhi and Kolkata. From up here, you might spot the city's grid of streets and the winding Yamuna River nearby, which has shaped the region for centuries.
Flight level 270.
Descending to flight level 270, Akasa Air 225 Whiskey.
Kolkata radar center, E-fly 174 November, flight level 340.
IFLY 174 November, radar contact.
Fly 524, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Down to flight level 230, E-fly 524.
Chennai radar center, Turkish 175, flight level 390.
Turkish 175, radar contact.
Fly 1901, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Down to flight level 250, fly 1901.
Fly 6212, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Down to flight level 240, fly 6212. Chennai radar center, Etihad 239er, flight level 310.
Etihad 239er, radar contact.
Mumbai radar center, E-fly 6047, flight level 390.
I-6047, radar contact.
Kolkata radar center, E-fly 682 uniform, flight level 310.
Mumbai radar center, Express India 1240, flight level 380.
Express India 1240, radar contact.
Nagpur radar center, Akasa Air 1367, flight level 180.
Fly 1602, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Down to flight level 250, fly 1602. Chennai radar center, fly 1059er, flight level 360.
Fly 1059er, radar contact.
Chennai radar center, E-fly 2156, flight level 350.
Fly 2156, radar contact.
Varanasi radar center, Air India 2145, flight level 320.
Air India 2145, radar contact.
Chennai radar center, Express India 2176, flight level 350.
Express India 2176, radar contact.
Lucknow control, Himalaya 364, flight level 320.
Himalaya 364, radar contact.
Air India 2608, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Down to flight level 250, Air India 2608.
Mumbai radar center, Emirates 371, flight level 310.
Emirates 371, radar contact. Allied 691, direct Juliet Bravo 404, cleared for the ANA, Y, runway 06 approach. Descend and maintain altitude 3700 feet until start. Altimeter 1017.
down to 3700, cleared for the RNAV Y06 approach, Allied 691.
Varanasi Radar Center, Express India 2963, flight level 310.
Express India 2963, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Qatari 644, flight level 320.
Qatari 644, radar contact.
iFly 277 Foxtrot, descend and maintain flight level 180.
Down to flight level 180. E-Fly 277 Foxtrot.
Kolkata Radar Center, E-Fly 775 Victor, flight level 310.
E-Fly 775 Victor, radar contact.
Oman Air 241, descienda y mantenga nivel de vuelo 270.
At our 2 o'clock, about 26 kilometers out, you'll spot a park near Mashgaon. From up here, it looks like a splash of green in the landscape, but on the ground, it's a favorite spot for locals to unwind and enjoy some fresh air. Parks like this are often the heart of small towns in India, where families gather for picnics, kids play cricket, and elders swap stories under the trees. Many of these parks were established in the mid-20th century as part of efforts to create more public spaces after independence. If you look closely, you might even spot the winding paths and open fields that make it a mini oasis in the middle of rural life.
Udhampur Control, Qatari 646, flight level 320.
Radar contact.
Centre radar de Mumbai, IFLY 39 Whiskey, niveau de vol 170.
Express India 1062, descend and maintain, flight level 260.
Down to flight level 260, Express India 1062.
Control, Allied 628, flight level 220. Allied 628, radar contact.
Varanasi Radar Center, E-Fly 661 Charlie, flight level 330.
Flight 661 Charlie, radar contact.
iFly 43 Delta Papa, contact Mumbai Radar Center on 135.75.
Switching to Mumbai Radar Center on 135.75 for E-Fly 43 Delta Papa.
Chennai Radar Center, Etihad 418, flight level 340.
Etihad 418, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Emirates 302, flight level 320.
Emirates 302, radar contact.
Lucknow Radar Center, iFly 6814, flight level 390.
Radar contact.
Lucknow Control, Philippines 685, flight level 400.
Philippines 685, radar contact. Air India 2543, descend and maintain flight level 240. Air India 2543.
Lucknow Control, Gulf Air 123, flight level 310.
Gulf Air 123, radar contact.
Next for Radar Center, Qatari 12 Charlie, flight level 310.
Kolkata Radar Center, Akasa Air 1541, flight level 310.
Akasa Air 1541, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, E-Fly 3 Romeo Charlie, flight level 290.
iFly 3 Romeo Charlie, radar contact.
Lucknow Control, SpiceJet 6, flight level 330.
SpiceJet 6, radar contact.
Down to flight level 140, E-Fly 7264.
Express India 1518, descend and maintain flight level 170.
Down to flight level 170, Express India 1518. Mumbai Radar Center, Air India 2567, flight level 390.
Air India 2567, radar contact.
Chennai Radar Center, E-Fly 362 Whiskey, flight level 260. iFly 362 Whiskey, radar contact.
Mumbai Radar Center, Air India 130, flight level 340.
Radar contact.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Satna, the closest city to us. Satna is known as the cement capital of India, thanks to its huge limestone reserves and bustling cement factories. But it's not all industry. Satna is also home to the ancient Parhut Stupa, which dates back to the 2nd century BCE and is famous for its intricate Buddhist carvings. The city has been a crossroads for travelers and traders for centuries, and its railway station, opened in 1871, is one of the busiest in the region. From up here, you might catch a glimpse of the patchwork of factories, temples, and the winding Thomas River that runs through the city.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Khajuraho Airport, which we're just east of. Khajuraho Airport is a small but significant gateway to one of India's most famous UNESCO World Heritage Sites, the Khajuraho Temples. The airport opened in 1978 and was built to support the influx of tourists eager to see the incredible temple complex, known for its stunning architecture and intricate sculptures. Pilots enjoy flying here because the approach gives a bird's-eye view of the surrounding forests and the historic town. The runway is just over 2,200 meters long, which is perfect for the smaller jets and turboprops that typically serve this region.
At our 11 o'clock, about 36 kilometers out, you'll spot the mini stadium near Hata. From up here, it might look like a tiny patch of green, but on the ground, it's where local sports heroes are born, or at least where they try. Built to encourage youth sports in the region, this stadium has hosted everything from football matches to track events. The roar of the crowd might not reach us at 34,000 feet, but imagine the energy when the stands are packed for a big game. our 1 o'clock, about 34 kilometers out, you'll spot a park that looks like a bright green patch from up here. Parks like this one are the lungs of Indian cities, offering a break from the concrete jungle below. Many of these parks were set up in the mid-20th century as part of urban planning efforts to give people a place to relax, play cricket, or just escape the heat. o'clock, about 36 kilometers out, you'll spot a stadium near Rahatgar. From up here, it looks like a neat little oval, but on the ground, it's where local sports legends are made, at least in their own minds. Stadiums like this one are the heart of small towns in India, hosting everything from cricket matches to school sports days. Built to encourage community spirit, these venues have seen everything from nail-biting finishes to the occasional cow wandering onto the field. Hey, it happens. If you listen closely, you might just imagine the roar of the crowd, or maybe that's just the wind at 34,000 feet.
Lucknow Control, E-Fly 5379er, flight level 380.
E-Fly 5379er, radar contact.
Delhi Control, E-Fly 71 Kilo Juliet, flight level 400.
I-71 Kilo Juliet, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Emirates 387, flight level 310.
Hey, Captain. First officer, would you like anything to drink or a small snack? You know, our in-flight meal options are so good. Even the chicken is on a first-name basis.
Delhi Control, E-Fly 21 Echo Juliet, flight level 350.
Flight 21 Echo Juliet.
Thank you, Captain.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Jabalpur, the closest major city to us. Jabalpur is famous for the stunning marble rocks, a gorge on the Narmada River where the cliffs seem to glow white in the sunlight. The city is also home to the Rani Durgavati Fort, built in the 16th century and named after the legendary queen who defended her kingdom valiantly. Jabalpur has been a key military center since British colonial times, and its cantonment area is still one of the largest in India. If you look out, you might spot the winding Narmada River, which has shaped the landscape and history of this entire region.
Royal Bhutan 200, radar contact.
Express India 1970, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Down to flight level 270. Express India 1970. Lucknow Control, light level 115 Papa, flight level 280.
Display 115 Papa, radar contact.
Twin Cessna Tango Tango, Foxtrot, contact indoor approach on 120.625.
Cessna Second Tango Foxtrot, turning final for runway 25, requesting clearance to land. To land runway 25, Twin Cessna Tango Tango Foxtrot.
Requesting IFR clearance to Balandino. Disruptive Air 1010.
Lucknow Control, AFLY 5302, flight level 390.
Clearance, request IFR clearance to Roger Columbia, outbound Itaro 524.
Radar contact.
Disruptive Air 1010, read back correct.
Requesting IFR to Balandino.
Devi Tower, bearing 645 Papa. Information Golf, ready to copy my IFR clearance to Nagpur.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
5 Hotel Tango 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 Foxtrot, request frequency change to departure frequency.
Piper Tango Tango Foxtrot, frequency change approved. Contact indoor departure on 120.625.
A evo, promijenio sam kameru sa GoPro je sad. Pa još to nekako štima.
Vietjet 971, contact Lucknow Control on 120.45.
120.45 for Vietjet 971.
Air India 854, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Descending to flight level 250. Air India 854. Delhi Control, Express India 1048, flight level 320.
Express India 104, 8, radar contact.
Fly 90504, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descending to flight level 230, IFLY 90504.
Lucknow Control, IFLY 6239,
Negative runway 5, showing inside downwind, runway 25.
IFLY 6239, radar contact.
Tango Tango Foxtrot will report established final.
Flight level 380. Air India 2115, radar contact.
Delhi Control, Qantas 2, flight level 360.
Qantas, radar contact.
At our 12 o'clock, about 24 kilometers out, you'll see the town of Itarsi. From up here, it might look like a patchwork of roads and rooftops, but Itarsi is actually one of India's most important railway junctions. Think of it as the Grand Central Station of central India. The railway station was established in the late 19th century, and today connects routes from all 4 directions, making it a lifeline for travelers and goods alike. If you squint, you might even spot the sprawling rail yards that handle hundreds of trains every day. The town itself grew up around the railway, and its name comes from Itar, brick, and Si, market, because it was once famous for its brick trade.
there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Betul, the closest city to us. Betul is nestled right in the heart of Madhya Pradesh and is known for its rolling hills and lush forests, perfect for anyone who loves a good green view from above. The city got its name from the Betul Bazaar, which was established in the 19th century when the British set up a railway line through the region. It's a major hub for agriculture and forestry, and the area is famous for its teak and sal wood. If you're a fan of railway trivia, Betul Station is one of the oldest in central India, dating back to 1888, and it's still a bustling stop for trains crisscrossing the country. there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about the city of Harda, which is the closest city to us right now. Harda is nestled along the banks of the Narmada River and is known for its scenic beauty and lush green surroundings. The city was officially established in the mid-19th century during British rule, and its railway station, opened in 1866, is one of the oldest in central India. Harda is a big name in agriculture, especially for its wheat and soybean crops. So if you ever wondered where your chapati flour might come from, now you know. From up here, you might spot the patchwork of farms and the winding river that gives Harda its charm.
o'clock, about 39 kilometers out, you'll spot Loknath Jai Prakash Narayan Park. From up here, it looks like a neat patch of green in the middle of Khandwa. This park is named after Jaya Prakash Narayan, a famous Indian independence activist and political leader who played a huge role in shaping modern India. The park is a favorite spot for families, joggers, and anyone who wants to escape the city buzz for a bit of fresh air. It was established to honor Narayan's legacy, and it's not uncommon to see kids flying kites or people practicing yoga at sunrise. are no points of interest found nearby. Let me tell you about Burhanpur, the closest city to us right now. Burhanpur is famous for its stunning Mughal-era architecture, especially the grand Shahi Kila royal fort, built in the early 17th century by Emperor Shah Jahan. Yes, the same guy who built the Taj Mahal. The city was once a major outpost for the Mughals and served as a key stopover for royal caravans traveling between northern and southern India. Burhanpur is also known for its intricate water management system, which was so advanced that it supplied fresh water to the entire city through underground channels. If you look down, you might spot the Tapti River winding its way through the landscape, which has been the lifeblood of the city for centuries. there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Jalgaon, the closest city to us right now. Jalgaon is often called the banana city of India because it produces more bananas than anywhere else in the country. So if you ever wondered where all those bananas in your fruit salad come from, now you know. The city was officially established in the late 19th century when the British built the Great Indian Peninsula Railway through the region, turning it into a major trading hub. Jalgaon is also known for its proximity to the ancient Ajanta Caves, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, though those are a bit farther out. From up here, you might spot the patchwork of banana plantations and the Tapti River winding its way through the landscape. our 11 o'clock, about 25 kilometers out, you'll spot the Garija River Bridge. From up here, it might look like a tiny thread stretched across the landscape, but on the ground, it's a lifeline for local travelers and farmers. The bridge spans the Garija River, which is a seasonal river that can swell dramatically during monsoon season. So this bridge is a real hero when the rains come. Built to connect remote villages with the main roads, it's seen everything from herds of goats to the occasional wedding procession. there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about the city of Dule, which is the closest city to us right now. Dule is known as the gateway to Khandesh and sits right on the banks of the Panzara River. The city was officially established in the late 19th century when the British set up a major railway junction here, turning it into a bustling trade center. Dule is famous for its cotton and groundnut markets, so if you ever wondered where your peanut butter might start its journey, this could be it. From up here, you might spot the patchwork of fields and the winding river that gives Dule its unique charm.
Say again.
We are top of descent, you can ask for descent to 10,000.
Can you repeat that?
Request descent to 10,000.
Requesting descent to 10,000 feet with center.
Unknown Croatia 5 Juliet request descent to 10,000 feet.
Mumbai clearance delivery. United 330 IFR to Karachi, Pakistan.
I'm working on that. Stand by.
Can you repeat that?
United 330 is cleared to the Karachi airport via the Panel 2 departure, then has filed initial altitude 7,000 feet.
Say again,
1225 on the squawk. Can you say again departure frequency? 121.9.
Can you repeat that?
Ready. Thank you, United 330.
Request from ATC descent to 10,000.
Romeo, stand Victor 4,
request IFR to Kolkata.
Say again, please.
Air India 675 Mumbai ground. I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Since there are no points of interest found nearby, let me tell you about Shirdi Airport, which we're quite close to right now. Shirdi Airport opened in 2017 and has quickly become a key gateway for pilgrims and travelers heading to the famous Shirdi Sai Baba temple. The airport's single runway stretches over 2,500 meters, making it perfect for handling everything from small turboprops to larger jets. It's one of the few airports in India that was built almost entirely to support religious tourism. Over 1 million...
By control, good day, here is Croatia 5 Juliet, descending passing from level 140 to 10,000, expect runway 27.
Roger, Croatia 5 Juliet, continue descent to flight level 140, expect abrupt to Alpha arrival for runway, correction, ILS runway 27.
Descend 140 route to Alpha to ILS runway 27, Croatia 5 Juliet.
Must be unplugged from the outlet, set to airplane mode and secured. Also, please make certain your seatbelts are fastened, seat backs and tray tables upright, headrests are lowered, and footrests and video monitors stowed. Flight attendants, please prepare the captain for arrival and be seated.
Croatia 5 Juliet, continue descent, flight correction 6,000 feet, local QNH 1011, transition level, set 5.
Sorry, can you repeat for Croatia 5 Juliet?
Croatia 5 Juliet, continue descent 6,000 feet, local QNH 1011, transition level 075.
Descend to 6,000 feet on QNH 1011, transition letter 05, Croatia 5 Juliet.
Croatia 5 Juliet, turn right heading 260 degrees.
Right heading 260, Croatia 5 Juliet.
Croatia 5 Juliet, descent 3000 feet.
Descent to 3000 feet, Croatia 5 Juliet.
Croatia 5 Juliet, descent 2900 feet and turn left heading 243 degrees, clear ILS runway 27.
Turn to 2,900 feet, left to 43, clear to ILS 27, we call it established Croatia 5 Juliet. Okay, Smith approach. Climb straight ahead to
1,000 to go.
Henry. Then climbing, turn left, heading 230 to 2600, and then turn left to join the war. Okay. Let's put flaps 1. Speed checks flaps 1. Speed brake is up. Flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Flaps 5. Gear down. Flaps 10. Croatia 5 Juliet establish on runway 27.
Croatia 5 Juliet, clear to land at runway 27, surface wind 2907 degrees, 08 knots, happy landing.
Runway 27, clear to land, Croatia 5 Juliet, thank you. Flaps 20. 5 speed checks and flaps 30.
2500.
Check. Visibility is low. So landing checklist to go around altitude set. Radar lights zone, autopilot off, thrust on, autopilot on, thrust, auto thrust is on. sign. Check.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Whiskey Birch altitude set.
Set. 2,600. Autopilot off.
400.
Check.
300. Approaching minimums.
Check. Continue.
$200.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
November 3 vacate runway, Croatia 5 Juliet.
Croatia 5 Juliet, turn right on November 8, then continue taxi high November, Whiskey 4, hold short out at 14 and welcome to Mumbai.
So what I understand, continue on November 8, November Whiskey and 14 gate.
Negative sir, Croatia 5 Juliet, turn right on November. Then taxi via November, Whiskey 4, hold short of runway 14.
Then right on November, November Whiskey 4, hold short of runway 14, Croatia 5 Juliet. November.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Climb now. Climb. Crossing. Climb. Climb. Crossing. Climb. 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 Clear of conflict. Descend. 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 Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Descend now. Descend. Descend now. Increase climb. Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
Yeah, hold short on Whiskey 4 and 14.
Croatia 5 Juliet, clear to cross at Heaven 4, continue taxi Echo 5, Papa, Link 1, Tango, stand
Echo
Victor 7
5,
Lima.
Papa, Link 1, 7 Lima. So continue Echo 5, Papa, Lima 1 to 7, 4, gate. Papa, Papa, 4, 4, Papa, Papa. Papa, Echo 5, Echo 5, Papa, Echo 5, Papa, 7, 4. Parking stands. Link 1, Papa, Papa Link 1, Papa Link 1, 7, 4. this gate. Mumbai control, we are on blocks. Have a nice evening. Thanks for service. Till next time. Bye bye. Croatia 5 Juliet. We switching frequency. Bye.
Croatia 5 Juliet, thanks for appreciation. We hope to see you again. Bye bye. You can maintain com to rest my rate.
Thank you. Bye. Have a nice evening.
You too, sir.
So let me call for ground power. Ground power is set. Engine 2 cut off, engine 1 cut off. Okay, fuel pump off, fuel damper off, seat belts, no smoking, off, window heat off, prop heat off, hydraulic off, isolation off, lights off.
Flight attendant, prepare to enter arrival, contact and alcohol.
Landing light great, approach light great. Okay. Okay. Stop, 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 stop. We need to wait 3 minutes for holding on the airport. Center clear, okay. Car route setting. High map after show, map after landings, no. And show high map settings, increase to 80. Okay. Okay, that's pretty much everything. Stop. Battery off. Ground power off. Light off. And that's it. So thank you for watching. This was leg 31. I hope to see you on leg 32. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.